Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for mid-July 2026. And as always, it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, light beings, star beings, any other spirit guides you may have, as well as our higher selves, and any animal, ancestral or dragon guides you feel resonant with, Cancer. Okay. Empress, Four of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Four of Wands. Let's grab some more energies here. Wow, your power card. There we go. Right. I think recently, Cancer, you've really taken stock of things, and maybe you've you can see those Empress and the Four of Pentacles. I think you really just recently become very focused on, or more focused on, your self-care. Okay, your self-care, and sort of really, I guess, focusing on this foundation, the Four of Pentacles, having your bases covered, and maybe even simplifying things a little bit as well, Cancer. I get the feeling you've been perhaps doing that. In your current energy, you have the Chariot here with the Lovers. So I think you're moving forward now. You have a sense of moving forward, and maybe you are plucking up the courage from having created this foundation. Maybe you're feeling as though you can step into something that's a little unfamiliar, or something that's going to be like a healthy challenge for you. And I think you're doing this because your higher self has sort of been calling to you in some ways. And I think you've also had an insight recently as well about something about your higher self here. You're also, this idea of self-love, self-care, which we just mentioned, this Lover's energy here. It's about, self-compassion, I think, for you, Cancer, now. Compassion for self, really siding with your, what your higher self is wanting for you. And here's the underlying theme, is this insight, this Tower moment. Okay, I feel that's what's sort of been also influencing how you are feeling currently. And Six of Swords, so, moving towards more peace, harmony and balance, and maybe doing some more because we have the suit of air or the mind here. This could be about you doing some more meditation, paying really close attention to your mind states. But you're also feeling really inspired at the moment as well, Cancer. This Tower energy is like a burst of energy. Okay, it's like represents the planet Mars in the tarot. So it's this activation that I think you've experienced recently. Or certainly this reading is going to be about your activation. Here you are in your power. Okay, so it's you're being activated into your inner power. Okay, yeah. Direction moving forward is that you are going to be celebrating something here. You're going to be achieving a milestone, achieving something, and feeling really good about it. But you also have this Seven of Swords, which means that there's still some, I guess, work to be done behind the scenes or in the background. And I think you're going to be gathering extra information, whatever information you need, in order to move forward with some information, and you're going to leave some you know, ideas or values, beliefs behind. Yeah. And sevens are very kind of introspective, reflective, working out what you're, I think maybe you're going to be working out or aligning with your values moving forward. Quite possibly, you know, maybe they're values that you've always held, but you haven't necessarily activated them or fully embodied these values. Okay, I feel like this is something you're going to be looking at in the coming weeks and months, and maybe even, you know, like mid-July this year, maybe there's something that's going to kind of come to the fore in your mind, so to speak. Seven of Wands, yeah. This is boundaries that you're going to be creating. Four of Swords literally could be talking about kind of in alignment with this Six of Swords idea, underlying theme, which is creating boundaries and really standing your ground in terms of carving out time for you, Cancer, to just really sit in meditation, to be with yourself, be with your higher self. And to really, you know, feel into this foundation that you've created, feel into this, all the abundance that you have, okay? And also your higher self connection, okay? So this is you kind of, you know, really defending your right to spend time, energy and attention in this vibe here of Four of Swords, stillness, okay? Stillness of mind. Yeah, and, you know, what you may not be aware of, Moon here. Interestingly, your sign is, you know, ruled by the Moon. So this just kind of means that there's something about this energy that you're moving into that you may not be aware of, but it's going to shed light on some things. And there could be this Five of Wands here is something that maybe you're not aware of, but maybe there's some more learning, some more effort, some more energy that you're needing to put into something. And there could be other people involved, okay, that is going to help you to, I guess, address some of this subconscious stuff that you are needing to process and release. But it's also that this is going to really, you know, the Moon is a light, right? So I think this is going to be a type of, you know, basically this sign, Cancer, is ruled by the Moon. So this is a very strong energy reading for you, Cancer. Okay, it's sort of saying that this word exalted is coming through because, you know, the Moon is exalted in Cancer, basically. So you may want to pay close attention to the Moon cycles and Moon phases, and sort of tune into your emotions, perhaps even your intuition as well at this time in July. And, you know, that could also be that, you know, something you're not aware of is that the Moon will probably quite strongly affect your feelings, okay, the Moon phases. So just to be aware of that. Let's grab some extra guidance here. Ten of Wands, Four of Swords again, which is nice. And you have the Star. Wow, yeah. Not only do you have the Moon in your reading, but you have the Star now as well, okay? This is it's a very soul, higher self kind of energy coming through for you at the moment, Cancer, and you may well feel like you've kind of leveled up, or that you've received some energetic upgrades recently, or chakra upgrades, and maybe your intuition, maybe you're receiving more insights, downloads, and maybe you're doing natural things like spontaneous mind-body breath work, or you're really noticing things that you haven't noticed before. You know, there's a lot of really beautiful soul energy coming through for you here. And this beautiful Four of Swords again. Okay, so this is twice in your reading. So meditation, stillness is going to be really great for you, Cancer. Stillness. And this is that Ten of Wands, is that to just be wary of overworking yourself, Cancer. Okay, whether that be emotionally overworking, physically overworking, mentally overworking, okay? To just be aware that you may need to do this at those times, is to just really cultivate some stillness, because, yeah, it's going to help you to just keep aligning with your star, your higher self, your desire, your goal, your wish, okay, here for you moving forward into the higher frequencies. Let's grab a Light Seers energy as well. Nine of Swords. Excuse me. Yeah, this could be an energy that, you know, this is an example of mental over-processing of mind, overthinking, you know, possibly overstressing, all that type of thing. So, you know, just to be aware that, of course, that's not a centered state. So it's really about you, Cancer, like doing the thing that you do to bring yourself back into mental stillness. And here we have that Tower again. Okay, so maybe it's at times like this that you do some meditation and you literally ask for insights, literally communicate with your higher self and just, you know, see what comes through. Yeah, through meditation. Okay, through meditation and stillness. Remember, this was an underlying theme, is that meditation, and maybe this is literally one of the themes, is we have Tower here as well, 2 towers in your reading, is that you're going to get insights through meditation, through meditating. Okay, so this is the key to coming into more contact and regular interaction with your higher self, with your soul. Okay, wow. Bottom of this deck is the Sun. Yeah. You know, more confidence, radiance, Moon and the Sun and the Star in your reading. So all of the, basically, you know, well, several planetary bodies that all shed light here, Cancer. So you are going to be probably feeling as though your light body is being activated. You're going to probably feel lighter in mind, body, spirit, as you are really moving into this abundance. Okay. And the Chariot, Emperor and the Chariot. Okay, this is your power card here, right? You're activating all aspects of yourself, bringing on board your connections with your spirit guides as well. 2 of Swords. So maybe there's a decision, or maybe there's something that you're going to be thinking about that you are a little undecided on. As part of this process here. You also have the Hierophant. Wow. So this is that energy of you, I think, Cancer, being the intermediary between your physical self, your physical life, and your higher self. So, you know, we are multidimensional beings, so this is about you being aware that you have access to those different modes and realities of your soul, okay? And to, I guess, move forward with awareness of that as well. And here we have the Shaman, the Magician. Very powerful reading. This is, you know, all of your, you know, inner resources and all of the resources around you, you know, mind, body, spirit, feelings, emotions, you know, the things that are probably could still be held in potential for you. A lot of these things are held in potential that you're probably going to be activating moving forward as the moon sort of sheds some light on things, as you know, bask in the sunlight and the starlight here, okay? There's going to be some other things that come to your attention, and through your intuition and through your meditations and receiving those insights, okay, you're going to have access to all of these more inner resources. And this could be, using your intuition could be something that this is representing as well, Cancer. This person is blindfolded. So instead of using the logical mind to make a decision, or what they can, what you can see on the outside, it's about going within, Cancer, to make decisions and choices. Okay. Yeah. Let's just grab a galactic energy as well here. Five of Swords. So this is the Syrian energy in this deck. So, this could be that one of those things that you are intuiting as you go within is this idea of which voice is your ego and which one is your higher self. Okay, this can be the voice of the ego, of how you've always done things, or, this is kind of like the familiar way of doing things. But I think as you're going to access new resources, you're going to be looking into like the new ways of being here with the star. Okay, this could be representing old ways, as in maybe the Nine of Swords is like an old energy that you're going to be moving past, processing. The Syrians are very good at helping to transmute low vibe energies. So that could be a collective you'd like to call upon in your meditations. Queen of Cups. Really nice energy. This is definitely using your intuition and also going with the flow, moving into your creative self. One of the, we have the Swords, Wands, Cups and Pentacles within the shaman here, representing all of the suits. And this is you, Queen of Cups. Activating your intuition, your creativity, your spiritual connection as well. And this is a Pleiadian energy, which is what I was going to say. So the Pleiadians could be, you may have a Pleiadian guide. Maybe you've experienced Pleiadian incarnations, or you've had associations with the Pleiadians. But they are fairly big on this, on a playful energy, on, I guess, encouraging and supporting our experiences of joy for you, Cancer. Okay, so remembering to, also perhaps calling on Pleiadians in your meditations. It could be of assistance. They are helping us with our energy bodies as well. So there we have it, Cancer. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.